Welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, wherein the fellas discuss the G-Cut, announce some tour dates, and discuss the Bristol Scale. Now play the music, Slicey.
HVAC is expensive. You have to pipe it from the first floor to the 17th floor rooftop.
Luckily, we don't have to do that here.
And then back again.
At beautiful Seltzer King Studios. It's I just haven't had time to hook it up. I've hooked it up once and it fell apart. Now I got to really hook it up. I got to tape it together. I got to commit to it, and I haven't done that yet.
Sounds like a lot of your life.
It's hot in
it's
here.
It's like your commitment.
Wow.
I've sat here for 2.5 days.
Holding my head.
No, working on a Seltzer King's website.
Drinking mochas.
So we can probably finally go public.
Seltzer King's website, huh?
We're going to be a publicly traded company.
Bookings and yada yada. So that's where my last 2-3 days have been.
If you too want to sweat your ass off in the summertime in a studio that doesn't have AC, come to Seltzer King Studios.
If you want to sample our DNA from these very fine Seltzer King couches.
That's right. Well, let's go ahead and start this episode. Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Morona.
There's no need to point.
And to his right, Mr. Danny Tamborelli. He's barely awake. Say something, bud. Are you alive?
Hi.
Week 2 of being a dad. Week 3 of being a dad.
Yeah, man. Baby's 25 days old today.
Wow.
The
big 1 month is coming.
You can't ship them by fourth class mail.
26 days old, because Friday
it's the
is
10th,
the 20th. Yeah.
Well, give us
so
the
now
update.
You guys know when we recorded this podcast. Very
exactly.
Cool. You super sleuths out there.
Wow.
You can't ship
Did you
a
hear
baby.
that? Did you hear the lisp?
Oh.
Not a lisp, but like a whistle.
Yeah.
I've developed, this lack of sleep has made me develop a whistle. I'm not kidding.
Does that happen to you?
It's a dad whistle.
I don't understand.
No, I'm back.
I'm
no,
not
I'm back
someone
to
that
normal.
usually does that. I mean, it comes and goes.
Yeah.
Because now I'm thinking about it.
Right.
But like,
You should put the fan on the
this shit
computer.
happens.
It's 90 degrees on the computer, bro.
Yeah, it's
90 degrees in here.
It's okay.
Is that okay?
in here it's 90 degrees.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe that.
I haven't been outside, before 7:30 every day for the last week and a half because it's been too hot to bring the baby outside.
After 7:30.
I'm saying I haven't been outside before, 7:30
In the morning.
at night.
It seems like you're opening a baby up to a lot of mosquitoes, Dan. I'm not a parenting expert.
Well, here's the thing.
It's heat or mosquitoes?
On Eastern Parkway, there's not a lot of skeeters.
Not a lot of skeeters.
No,
It's great.
it's nice. It's a nice walk too.
Yeah.
There's too many cars going. There's too many breezes. Mosquitoes. They need a little bit of
Nature.
sit time. Like not a lot of breeze happening because
They're so
tiny.
intelligent. They're so intelligent.
Are
too.
they? Only the women ones are because they're the ones that bite you.
What is... Oh, I didn't know that. Is that
Yeah,
true?
all the
Only females?
Only female mosquitoes are biters.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, give us the...
I
scoop,
don't give
the
them
update.
consent ever, but they still bite me.
Well, that's just how it goes sometimes with mosquitoes. What's the... give us the update. Give us how's the boy. The boy is he...
You want baby updates? We get 2 baby updates in 2 weeks in a row, and the baby's going to be here for a long time.
I'm not saying
So
we're going
is
to do
this
it every
going to be a
episode,
fucking
but-
segment about it?
Protect
No.
the brand.
But I'm interested.
You're
I
interested.
came to see
I'm
the
fucking
little
tired,
guy.
man. I'm tired.
You look tired.
I'm a little tired.
I'll
After
do-
26 days, it's catching up to me. I feel like I was pretty good until now. And one of my friends I ran into on the block, and they had a baby a year ago, almost at the same time.
Right.
And they're like, "Wow, like you guys look great.
you're taking
You're doing so good. It seems like he's sleeping kind of through the night and this and that. Like this is so great."
Like
and it was
pros.
a kiss of death.
That was the moment.
Yeah, and Alfie's hanging out. He's hearing this shit, and he's like, "Dude,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't realize I was making it so fucking easy on you.
Let me...
Let's talk about this. I
me
want to
fix
eat.
that.
I want to eat all the time. I don't care if Kate's milk bags are dry. I want more of them.
Let's call him... Do you have to call him that?
Yeah, I call them milk bags. So does she. She calls them milk bags.
Okay,
That's
great.
why I call them milk bags.
Okay.
That's our name for them.
That's our name for them.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what she says. She's like, I just feel like they're milk bags because they get sucked dry, and then he wants more.
If you want,
he is
if you want a little dad tangent here, Gerard occasionally says that he's, quote, hungry for a boob.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
Wow. So that's
It's
what
like-
you got to look forward to.
Well, no, it's just like it's a measure of food.
Right.
A boob full will be a measure.
Right.
Will be a measure. And sometimes
Not that you. I thought that he was like, I specifically want mother's milk right now.
I mean, that could be part of it. It's a very deep and close relationship that I'm doing my
I'm
best.
hungry for boob milk.
I'm doing my best to understand. It's an ancient relationship, as old as time.
Yes, it is. It is. So do you hear this shit, dude?
No.
Yes, it is.
When did?
Is he a dad whistler?
How long do you stay on breast milk?
Up to 10 years. It's really.
Is that true?
Haven't you seen the cover of Time magazine? Bro?
Well, I saw that. Yeah, the teenager. Yeah, but that's not. I mean, that's not a normal thing. I don't think. I just feel it's whatever. It's your do what you want, but it seems weird to
I'm
me.
not sure. I'm not sure that Alfie will last to 10.
Yeah, maybe 2, 3.
I would say 2.
Well,
two seems like right. 3 maybe. Who knows?
G's still going. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not yet 3, but he
Getting
will
there.
say that he's hungry for a boob.
Yeah. And does he have you?
That's a measure. Sometimes you'll have to do, one
two
boob will fill
boobs.
him up. Sometimes you'll have to do the other side.
One
just to shut him up.
Yeah. Usually it's one.
Every baby's
one side. The best part about it is that he whips his head back and
Back and
savors
forth.
it. No. Like
Willow
when he's
Smith.
done. Like when he's done.
Willow Smith.
Just like when he's done, he'll be like, and he'll throw his head back, swill what he's got left in his mouth, straight
Savor
up,
it, yeah.
savoring it and cooing,
Oh, yes.
This
Oh,
is
milk
it.
drunk. You talk about milk
He's
drunk.
milk drunk.
Yeah, milk
Doesn't
drunk.
get
Milk drunk
better.
is a great feeling.
Milk drunk when the kid's overtired is it's like when you're drunk and you are overtired
spins,
yourself. It's
yeah.
the same thing. Is then he'll suddenly wake up and be like, "What the fuck? I'm not on the boob. Fuck you!" And then starts crying, and then he wants it again. And it's like, guy, you ate it all. You sucked it all out.
You finished
Right.
it.
So that's just where I'm at right now.
Go to bed, baby.
And
I
does it?
have not been able to get good sleep because he's constantly wanting to feed and he just wants to do 2 things. He wants to eat, he wants to sleep, or 3 things, and he wants to poop, right?
Yeah.
Pooping is easy. I take care of that. He's good.
I hope so.
We're real. No, I mean, he doesn't cry about it. I've got a dirty diaper. What the fuck? Change
Okay.
me, because I'm pretty vigilant about it. Hear him fart, and I'm hear that it's a wet shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm changing you right now.
Oh, gambled and lost? There's a lot of
I
gambling.
mean,
and
oh
losing.
yeah, he gambles and loses all the time. He is a prolific sharter.
He's an
prolific charter.
inveterate gambler loser. Inveterate.
But sometimes the sleeping and the eating don't coincide, and sometimes he eats and then sleeps for a hot second, and then gets up and is like, "I need food again." And Kay's like, "I've got nothing for you, dude."
Mm-hmm. And
So
then you just
we're
listen to
there.
him yell.
We're there. We're there. He sometimes gets my pinky finger as a
Substitute,
a
yeah, or,
substitute's a comfort suck situation, because we haven't given him a pacifier yet, which is on the mark for
That's like
a couple days. You're supposed to wait 3 to 4 weeks, is what they say, based on the baby friendly hospital that we
Gotcha.
gave birth
Supposed to wait 3 to 4 weeks for what?
before you give him a pacifier.
They hate it sometimes.
But then they love it.
They might
sometimes,
hate it, and they
never
might
give up
love
on
it, and that's and
I mean,
mostly
Jeremy
they
still
do
has
it.
his, and how old is
40.
he?
Mostly they do it for
Exactly.
latching purposes, to make sure that the baby is latching properly.
Can't get into the swimming pool.
which is not a problem. From hour 1, he's been latched. So
Yeah.
Big boob enthusiast.
The
grande boob
He's
enthusiast.
a, what do you call it? Milk bag aficionado.
Yeah.
You might call your baby son.
MBA. He's got an MBA.
He's got an MBA already.
It's true. I like to sing songs that just are go to sleep, because if you go to sleep now, her boobs will be bigger and you will get more food. But if you don't go to sleep now,
Right.
you try to get the booby now.
It's almost like trying to play
It's
a real-time
go to
strategy
sleep
game.
now,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
please do it, 'cause her boobs are empty. Go to sleep.
That's the song.
Close your eyes.
Very nice.
Really-
When you wake up,
Yeah.
they'll be full.
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, there's a whole thing.
They're in-
Close your eyes
Second
and go
stanza.
to sleep.
They're engorged.
Get that nipple ready for you.
teat. You should say teat, because then that rhymes. Okay, great.
I can't.
Let me know if you need to ghostwrite it. I can ghostwrite
They're
it.
all.
Did you get fired
they're
from
all-
writing headlines for the New York Post? Is that your last job? Is that what happened, Jeremy?
I kept rhyming too much. Yeah.
I got kicked out for
Yeah.
rhyming too often.
Oh boy. 4th of July was just upon us. It was very warm and had a very, very. I love it. I love New York when it's 4th of July because people leave. A lot of people leave, and it's just a ghost town.
There was a big photograph circulated of how empty a block near you was, and talking about how New York just lets people park their cars all year.
Yeah, and it reminded me of 2 years ago when you and me and Kate. While I was more than that, I guess 3 years ago, when I was a very single man, and you were like, "Yeah, come tag along our 4th of July."
Well, third
and
wheel.
We just sort of wandered the park like we did.
Oh yeah,
and we went and had a little. Yeah, it was great. Obviously different this year, but we did do a little 4th of July.
Hold on.
Park.
When fireworks went off, did the three of you kiss?
Yes.
You met in a
it was a beautiful
triumvirate.
Yeah.
We're gonna address that whole thing later.
At some point, all of our lips touched.
Yeah, we haven't brought it up since then, so we'll figure it out. After this whole baby.
I feel like the only way you could do justice to that would be like an overhead shot. That's tough.
Drone shot.
Drone.
So what are you going with? Is there a story about 4th of July?
No, not really. Just that I just wanted to see what everybody did, really. And
Well,
if
you
it was,
and I hung out together.
we had a
so
park
you know
day.
what the fuck I
Yeah,
did.
but Michael,
And I should have brought the fake baby because we were on the rooftop watching fireworks.
Let's toss it off.
And I wanted to toss it off just to see how many people might vomit on the roof.
that
Kate said that was a really fucked up thing to say, but
It
I
is.
thought it was funny.
it also is my baby.
Yeah.
It's a man boo baby that came out of my budget. So
Yeah, well,
I thought you were going
For
to
the
say.
record,
I thought you were
that
going to say
baby.
vagina.
don't be thrown.
You said came out of my
I wouldn't-
budget.
Oh, no.
I would only throw it for the best kind of man boob comedic fodder there is, which is throwing a fake baby off a roof after having people know that there's a real baby on the roof.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
I mean, it would be terrible.
No, it's like you don't. If you have a baby on the wall in the first act, you're going to throw the fake baby off the roof in the third act.
have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
It's rest in peace. It's Super Dave all over again.
Oh man,
Isn't that a shame, man? That guy
yeah, a
was
lot
great.
of good deaths.
That guy was great.
There's a great Brazilian bossa nova player just passed away.
Yeah.
Danny,
Gilberto.
help me out.
Gilberto.
Joao Gilberto. Yeah, I was listening to some of that good stuff.
And
Didn't listen to too much of that on.
I didn't realize that he wasn't. I honestly thought he. I thought he had. I thought he was too old to be alive.
Well, Jobim gave a Carnegie Hall not too long ago, like the past 10 years.
I didn't realize that. But he was only born in 1938, so I didn't realize that he was.
Only.
I know, but I guess
think it's probably my grandma was born in 1938. Maybe a little bit before that. Maybe a little bit before that.
My grandmother was born in 1908.
08?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is she still around?
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
It's
Oh,
tough to
no.
cross that millennial mark. The shout out to Rip Torn who passed away.
Rip Torn passed away.
Pretty sure he died. I'm
Oh,
pretty
you,
yeah, he
you
passed
mean
away.
Ross Perot?
No, they
No.
both did.
I know.
Who died today?
Everybody. I'm pretty sure that you mean you're talking about people who died after July 4th.
Now I am. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
So
way
you're
past
not
July
talking about my July 4th.
4th. No, we were asking. Yes.
Oh well, we went to the beach.
Which beach?
Bro, gosh, it's like Beach 129th Street, and then you just walk straight down. What is that?
It's a close one to the city, right? It's like the one of the closest. Are you talking about in Brooklyn?
In Rockaway.
Oh.
No,
yes,
no,
yes.
no, not Bensonhurst.
The Rockaways. The good old Rockaways.
Yeah. Left real early. First one's there. Still emptied out. Got a very nice seat.
On the train?
No, we drove
On the beach.
on the beach.
Oh, a nice
For the-
seat on the beach.
Gary got a very nice.
Oh.
It was 4th of July.
And Gerard was extremely
Fuck you, man.
reluctant at first, but then once Adele loosened him up, he was like
Oh, yeah.
having a lot of fun. And, swimming back and forth between us, just kind of like, pushing. He's
Yeah.
not that great with the swimming lessons yet, but the beach was great. I got a fantastic sunburn.
I
Like
still
I
am.
haven't had a, it is?
Yeah, I still see a little bit of it up
I
there
haven't-
up top.
I haven't seen, I think it's in the back of my head type of thing and neck.
Your face is pretty red, bud.
It is
It's 90 fucking degrees
It is
in
90
here.
degrees in
It's
here.
only
Seltzer-
91.
Seltzer
91.
King. Yeah. So
Damn it.
it's a little
We're
bit.
gonna survive it.
Well,
It's okay.
it's a little bit nature. It's a little
Yeah.
bit nurture.
A little bit of each.
A lot of body surfing going on, and we saw some people paddle boarding.
Oh.
A lot of plain toad advertisements that day. And then a big-ass family time. And I had a ton of fun, again, with G in the pool. Just throwing him up and down in the pool was a lot of fun.
Was there fireworks in the, by the beach?
No, the fireworks occurred as we went home. We didn't get out of there until like 9 o'clock at night. It was like a solid day. That's I usually calculate this for work, so that was an 11-hour day right there.
Yeah.
That's good. Nothing taken out for lunch because it was a holiday.
Right.
And
picnic.
And we meandered our way home various ways through Queens, and I talked about Queens. We came down over Flatbush Avenue and came up over Cross Bay, so we had an opportunity to see all of that. And where I grew, not too far from where I grew up, my brother played football, and all these fireworks were happening. It was great. G was facing backwards, kind of still taking everything in, and these jackasses were pulled over on the side of the new Kosciuszko. Just pulled over.
Fireworks?
Just pulled over, drinking beers, watching fireworks.
On the bridge?
Side of the bridge. Hi, I'm that snitch. Hi, guys. I'm that snitch. You assholes. All I wanted to do was get home, and you're sitting on the side of the bridge watching fireworks, drinking beers, holding up traffic.
Definitely.
Took a whole lane of traffic off the shoulder, like from the shoulder over.
I mean, people are going to do what people are going to do.
Probably a pretty good view.
New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like my neighbors. I remember 15 years ago moving into Greenpoint, just being there a couple. And I did like my roof, even though it had zero shade. My neighbors taking flash photography of the fireworks back then.
It doesn't.
Since then, like massive buildings have been built, so you can't even see the city anymore.
Yeah, it's happening everywhere around these parts.
These parts?
Yeah.
I was going to say that your neighbors are slacking, but then I realized all your rich neighbors were out of town because the past few times that I've come to Seltzer King Studios to record, there's been like zero good garbage outside on the block.
Street scores?
Yeah, like I always see good garbage walking here on a Friday, and it's been real dry, I think, since the end of the school year.
I gave you some good garbage today.
You gave me some premium garbage.
What garbage?
From the discount rack.
I think my mom. Somebody got two of these DVDs. The movie we both worked on.
Twins.
Yeah. So I was gonna. Mike's grabbing one, but
I'm taking home the Blu-ray to play on my PS360 of
Fading Gigolo.
Fading Gigolo. What happened if John Turturro wrote a Woody Allen movie?
Exactly.
AKA. What would happen if John Turturro wrote a Woody Allen movie?
Oh.
And it would be sort of
like a much longer name. I'm sure that was a better name.
Well, I don't think they would have funded it if it was called whatever. I think you got the funding because of the original title.
That project is famously, I've talked about it before on this podcast, but
it's not the first example of Jeremy getting yelled at by a director.
Turturro and I, it doesn't happen a lot, but Turturro and I just didn't
see eye to eye.
No,
I would say
he didn't ask me to do Jesus Bowls or whatever he's doing. That let's just put it that way. His sequel to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But he touched me. He
I will watch. What he touched you?
He grabbed me on the shoulder, like grabbed me when he's pissed off at me.
He
pulled me aside, and I was like,
you.
"Oh my god!"
He gripped you.
I'm not a
statute limitations on that.
Oh, it's
assault, brother.
Yeah, it's over now. It is. Yes.
Is that Bridgewater, bro, or no? I think you still carry a little for him.
It's Bridgewater.
I don't know, man. I still carry a little for him. I don't.
Yeah. No, but I know the person now. You know what I mean? Like I think he's a great actor, but as a person, as a director, he just can't keep his shit level. But great.
Wow, shots fired.
Yeah, it's not the only ones. The other one I fired from Tom and Dan's podcast was.
You always forget his name. Tom Sizemore.
Tom Sizemore. What a piece of shit that guy is.
Oh yeah. There's a brand that we hate. Tom Sizemore.
Fuck that guy.
Choke on a rusty
I don't know
something.
him, but I'll side with you guys.
Oh yeah. He's got some things going on in his life. He's got some issues. I don't know anymore, but presumably.
Wow. This is turning into a Perez Hilton adventure with Danny and Mike.
Today on
Also overheard. The lead singer from Speedy Ortiz was unhappy with someone who was at a show that she was at, and she was like just a venue person, and because of that played a really killer show because she likes some confrontation, but she didn't like it enough to be like, this is a great show. She said this could have been her best show. Huh? So that's hot on the streets. That's all I can.
Dan's got
that's
his-
all I can
appreciate
really
that.
give
Dan's
you.
got his ear to the ground of
on
music.
that. Yeah,
Baby in one hand and phone in the other.
New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
That's where it happened.
Passing through Toad's place
She was opening. Speedy Ortiz was opening for churches.
at Toad's place.
No, at College Street Music Hall.
I'm sorry, the only place I know in New Haven is Toad's place.
That's true. It's been around a very long time, Michael. Not as long as Frank Pepe's, but it's been around.
I've had that pizza recently.
I think we should have it
Or Louis'
again
hamburger.
soon.
What are we going to have?
Well, I was just going to say we're going to Connecticut this weekend for ConnecticCon. This episode will be out just in time to promote this. Luckily,
Connecticon.
yep, ConnecticCon.
Connecticon.
Up in Hartford, Connecticut. and-
I've noticed
right.
that we're doing NHL cities lately. We did Buffalo and then
Hartford.
and
Unfortunately, Hartford and the Whalers do not. They're not there anymore.
Yeah.
I foresee a Phoenix in our future. Is all I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay. All right. I mean, look, I was asked to present at the NHL Awards this year, and I could not do it because
You were not
present.
presentable.
And it was a very hard.
they wanted to pay you an
It was a very hard email to say.
Did they want to pay you
No,
an
I
exposure?
don't. I don't want to be flown, me and a guest, to go to the NHL Awards to present because Keenan's hosting, and you guys think it's funny to have Mighty Ducks people
Right.
in there. They didn't even realize it's like I was on fucking all that with him. Thank you very much,
bro.
Bro.
Did
you put that in the email?
No, I had to just be like, hey, my wife's having a baby, and the due date is like right around there. And then the baby came out, and then
They're like, how about now?
I could have sent an email, I think, and said, hey, I'm available now. But then I was like, that would be dick too. Hey, I'm glad you had
Have a sour
I'm glad
chair.
you had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotta go hang out with some NFL NHL types.
yes.
Look out for the pit, buddy.
But yeah, this weekend we'll be at ConnecticCon. I'll just be helping, but
That's
the guys will be doing some signings.
you could celebrate us. Help us celebrate Bastille Day.
Oh,
There you go.
great.
July 12th through 14th at the
Hartford
Connecticut
Convention.
XVII.
And while we're on the subject, what else do we have?
Well, a couple other things.
Wait, can you read Roman numerals out loud though?
Yeah, the all of the websites in Roman numerals. No, the next thing we'll be performing Nostalgia Personified in Fort Wayne, Indiana, for the Let's Fest with our friends there at Let's Comedy. That's going to be August 4th, 8 a.m. I have on the website.
No, it's 4 p.m. It's a 4 p.m. show.
Well,
4
thanks.
p.m. show.
So now I
that
have
we
to
don't get
revise this
stuck in
website.
there.
Criminy Christ.
Oh boy.
Luckily, it's easily editable.
No,
Yeah, I'm leaving it in.
no. You can leave it in and go see Chris Red
Oh yeah.
at 8:00. He's
man,
it's
he's
the
funny as heck.
He is funny as hell.
But this is the Tiger Room.
No,
That's
Chris
at the
Red is
Tiger.
so
yes,
funny.
yes.
In
We're
Fort Wayne,
doing it at the
Indiana.
Tiger Room.
Oh, we're playing the
at 4
Tiger Room
p.m.
this time. Are you going to go topless or no?
No. Did I last time when Man Boobs was there?
I know. I'm just trying to remember. I'm like, Portland, I think we did not play. We had the option to play the Tiger Room, but we didn't. We went to Mary's
Right.
instead. So
Oh gosh.
And then after that, we'll be at Asbury Park with no H, August 24th, 6 p.m. doors open, VIPs. Is that correct? I hope it is.
I'm sure it is.
It is
that's
August 24th.
good logic, I
Just
think.
go to the House of Independence. And here's,
That's right.
I'm going to throw this out there
For anybody.
right now.
For anybody.
You guys don't even know, but I'll take the hit on this.
Breaking
If
news.
you show up to the Danny and Mike show and you also have a ticket from Chris Gethard's show earlier in the month, we will give you some swag.
Some
we'll give you something
free
for free shit.
swag.
Because it's important to support good comedic artists,
If
particularly
you-
ones who are from Jersey.
Good call.
So-
If you wear your Gethard glasses to our show, we will give you shout outs during the show. Thank you.
That's right. And that's we have a few more that's on the horizon. that we'll-
defined as Gethard glasses.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff.
Yeah.
We're working on Colorado. We're working on some, some other stuff.
edibles.
Bro,
I'm not-
everything, bro.
Brodables?
No, about brodables.
Brodables?
No, too unpredictable.
I had something else I was going to talk about, and it just as soon as I said yeah.
Sorry, you just started with where we were going to be, and it just feels natural to basically.
to be there, bro.
There's our
Let's be
commercial. Come see us.
Come see us live. But yeah, that'll be fun. We haven't. It's been a couple of months since we've done Nostalgia Personified, so it'll be fun to do that show again. I think for the folks.
there. With a haircut.
Yeah, several. I think.
I would think
And a new
between now and August 4th, you will have 2 haircuts. Since you got one last week,
I want to get more.
We didn't talk about that?
That's a habit.
You sent some very sweet little pictures of G's first haircut, which he wasn't really happy about.
Oh, the triptych was effective. I think.
Let's open the boy bag back up.
The boy bag's been reopened. I felt Gerard looked a bit moppy and almost asexual with like non-binary with his long haircut. I didn't communicate it to Adele as such, but she understood that his hair was long and it's summer, and had tried to give him her own haircuts previously.
Bowl cut?
Admitted no, but it's eventually ends up there just because
hard.
of growth.
Yeah, it's hard to cut hair, man.
And had sort of like I had said, I had encouraged her in the past, like, oh, that looks great, and then when she took him somewhere else, they're like, oh, you really butchered him, like it stuck out, even though I was just happy with the hair being shorter in general.
Right.
So
it's never good. It's never good to hear that.
So
I did my best.
So I was coming home from work early, and I asked what they were up to, and Gerard, I guess, could be up for it. So I said, yes, let's do it. Let's go to the barber shop. And Maria was available. And I made the mistake of getting his haircut first. But I sent you guys 3 pictures that kind of summed up the afternoon.
But is this something that you've pitched
Getty,
him before?
I'm unhappy.
No, I had thought...
I'm Getty. I'm okay. I'm Getty.
I got ice cream. That's pretty much how it worked out.
Pretty good. Very good series.
I think he had sat on Adele's lap and complained about the hair dryers once before when I brought him to the barbershop before
to warm him up, yeah.
Exactly, to watch me get a haircut. And he was saying, there are a lot of machines in here. He's watching her run the clippers on me and commenting on that stuff. And I feel like maybe I could have brought him to one more haircut to warm him up first before I pulled the handle, but I just couldn't take his hair anymore. We were just looking at him and feeling sweaty. So Adele took the first shift and wrestled him down and lost her, what do you call that? A smock apron. She lost her apron. He lost his apron. Covered with hair, the two of them, and I had to jump in. Her arms were getting tired of holding him down. I put him in a straight headlock, and Maria, this Polish woman, just worked wonders as far as hitting a moving target. I'd never seen haircut.
And it's all good. No cuts. No
nicks. No, and a little bit of crying, but no obvious holes and patches like when Mom did it, while having him watch TV or something, and I probably wasn't helping, but I had him in a straight headlock at some points while Maria worked deftly worked around this two and change-year-old boy's thrashing and screaming. I tried to keep it dry with commentary for the audience of people waiting to get their haircut to try and distract them in case they wanted to file a CPS complaint. And
hey, fellas,
try to keep it lighthearted. And I also ended up covered with hair.
Oh boy! But
she did great, and Gerard was so traumatized that we skipped lunch and just went straight for ice cream.
That sometimes is the best possible.
Dad got the smaller cone, but I helped Gerard finish his too. So
that seems like a dad tip that you just threw out there. You can get the small cone.
No, I think the kid fucked up. No, the kid fucked up.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're going to end up eating having your kids anyway.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, when I have G over for food, Adele gives him his own plate, and it's silicone, and it's very nice, and it's easy to clean and stuff like that. I just eat off of my plate with him. He's sitting on my lap at my house. He doesn't want to sit in another chair, and I just make a big plate of scrambled eggs and bacon.
Just sit there and eat that.
And he says,
on one plate.
I don't know if I put it in his head or if my mother did, but he goes, "You want food for a growing boy?" And Adele says, "What is that?" And he goes, "Bacon." Where did you hear that? Daddy said it. So now I get him over on Saturday afternoons or Sunday mornings, and we have food for a growing boy. Bacon, just a nice, bacon and eggs and toast. Well, maybe I'll have some
for a growing boy.
Yeah, maybe I'll make a hash.
Great.
With potatoes and peppers and onions.
That's my jam right there.
That's what you like in the morning?
Corned beef, yes, but
No,
or
just
whatever.
it doesn't have to be It doesn't have to have that.
Do they have fake corned beef, Jeremy?
Of course they
do.
do.
They make
sure.
Yeah, of
fake
course they
corned
do.
beef?
Yeah.
it's
It's made of corn.
Made of quinoa. They call it corn queef.
okay, Dan, get out.
Wow.
The sleep has gone to your head.
Danny's suffering from heat stroke.
making horrible queef jokes.
He's suffering from heat stroke here. Yeah, terrible way.
Come on, guys. I want to get canned fake corned beef called corn queef. That's $1 billion idea.
That
Bro.
is not
Yes.
going in this book. You've never suggested one. I
I dare you to profane Adam West's memory with your creamed corn queef mash. You disgusting man.
so funny.
Corn X.
Morningstar corn queef.
It's
Now
Do
in
you like corn queef?
now in patties. Now in breakfast patties.
I like how you were very against this dirty talk for a long time, and now it's like corn queef. Let's go with it.
I don't have to say the name of the product.
No, it's because you hate.
Well, no, like those Sonic guys that you hate.
Oh God.
The guys. Who,
Yes,
the
I
guys who have the
actually like
conversation.
those guys.
No, they deserve to be murdered.
No, they don't. They listen.
No,
They formed a great career.
Let them
Oh no,
make a
let them.
living.
Oh no, let them be millionaires. I'm just saying. I'm just saying people
Sonic's
like
no
them.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
just. I guess nobody should be murdered.
I mean,
gosh.
yeah, no one really should be murdered,
No one.
but some people got to go.
Yeah, I find them very amusing, and probably a lot of Middle America agrees.
I
with
was
me.
going to say,
It's my roots.
with respect, you
eating
come from
Sonic,
an area.
You were eating Sonic where there were commercials for Sonic that you could actually go to.
Yeah.
Not like us when we were growing up. There were Sonic commercials in Jersey, and the closest one was in like Virginia. And you're like, you
I didn't know
sons of
that.
bitches.
Oh, yeah.
We had that problem for a while.
You
We had to
did.
go to Florida to get Sonics. That was the
bullshit.
first time I ever had it. Was Tallahassee.
It's one of those weird like.
The first time I had
we have
Whataburger
enough money
was
for a national commercial.
Pensacola.
We have enough money for a national commercial yet. We are
haven't
only in
opened.
like 17 states.
I knew paying for those NFL commercials would be a bad idea.
When Sonic came to New Jersey on Route 17, there was like a month and a half of problems because like everyone wanted to go there because for years and years and years people have been inundated with these fucking commercials and like, oh, fucking Sonic gonna go.
Yeah.
And they would go fucking nuts. And one kid, a 14-year-old kid, ran over a cop on accident because he wanted to go to Sonic so bad. He stole his mom's car and got scared because he saw a police officer there because there was so much traffic that they had to issue police officers
That
to
he
the
hit the
scene
brake
to,
and the
like,
gas at the same time.
Right. And he didn't kill him, but he hit him. And it was like, oh, fuck. And it's like a 14-year-old kid. That's what those commercials will do to people. Okay? That's why fucking Sonic is bullshit, okay?
What about
that
Rick?
could have been
What about Rick and Morty fans? What about Rick and Morty fans harassing McDonald's employees to the extent? Oh, that's okay.
No, that's
Oh,
not
that's okay.
a,
What about Rick and Morty fans harassing McDonald's employees?
It's get ready for the next wave because Mulan the movie's coming out. The non-animated movie, or maybe it is animated. I don't even. No, it's not animated. It's a live action.
What does that mean? Is there going to be a Szechuan
I'm
sauce?
presuming they're going to redo the sauce. Yes, because it was such a hit with the Rick and Morty crowd. That's maybe not. I don't know.
This is a stretch.
If they're smart, they would. I don't know.
If they're smart, they would make finite amounts of it.
Hey, man, it's just about fandom, And if you guys are about fandom, you can
Let
go
us
to our
know at
Shopify.
347-470-8150. Please call the Danny and Mike voicemail at 347-470-8150.
Yeah, if you got any dad tips, unsolicited, I'll take them.
Solicited.
But I'll take.
No, these are solicited now. You just
I'm
solicited.
soliciting them.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
well that's better. Better than unsolicited private DMs that I get.
Script
being
ideas,
like,
we're not interested.
Here, I got an idea. I know I post a funny, cute photo of my kid being like, oh, he's having trouble sleeping. I got him down now.
Go ahead.
And I got like 100
Wow.
Like so many people like, here's my idea. This is how I do it. And I appreciate that. It's nice. But like, you know, you get people that are like, buy this thing. It's $1,200, but it works wonders. And I was like, I am not fucking buying this.
What is it?
You seen this shit? This thing called the snoo?
The what?
The snoo.
Snoo. It's like a motorized like bassinet that like you put them in and they magically stop crying.
Forget
and
that.
Go to sleep.
No.
And it moves on its own. And it's
dumb.
$1,200 fucking dollars.
No thanks.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess that is cheaper than an au pair, but
Oh, you mean
You
the snoo smart sleeper?
but I was just gonna say, you know what? You can fuck the snoo smart sleeper too. So there's really no advantage over an au pair whatsoever.
Right.
For
I could.
Patreon subscribers.
You don't have to pay for the
That's the snoo.
H1B visa either.
That's weird.
I think it's on sale for $800. I think that was what the person also said was like, I know it's expensive, but it's on sale right now.
Never needed any of that shit.
No.
Everybody's mileage may vary. So if you think you do and you have rich relatives,
or you're listening
good for
and you have one and it works wonders for you.
Yeah, let us know at
God bless you.
347-470-8150. Tell us about your...
At some point, your kid's going to grow out of it and it's going to be worthless, so you can send it to our P.O. box.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a Danny and Mike, what do you call it, parenting group now, if you want to share. I'm saying if you want to share tips or old snooze or rockers, co-sleepers, bassinets, stuff like that. If anybody has stuff, outgrown clothes, little clothes they want to pass around, let's do it.
I'm realizing that onesies, newborn and 0 to 3 month onesies that are like from my nephews and stuff are far more disgusting than I realized. You know, they've been clean and they've been washed and stuff. Dude, 2 days ago, Alfie went through 5 pairs of fucking onesies in one day because he fucking...
What, he wears two onesies at a time, bro? That's heavy. That's why he's losing the weight. It's July, man.
He shit himself, pissed himself, puked on himself, puked on me, puked on my bed.
That's 5.
Double
That's 5.
shit.
That's 6.
He pulled one of those. He pooped. I went to go clean him. He pooped again, and then he peed, and he pissed on me.
You needed a PPTP.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, we talked about that. We don't need
invest.
You know what? I haven't invested, and it's and the amount of times has gone down since now I recognize signs.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he
starts smiling,
tickling his leg.
Just like it's like I can wait a little bit longer when he poops to be like, oh, he's probably going to take a pee soon.
Yeah. What? Imagine if he was in the snoo. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if he was in the snoo. It's 92 right now.
We've gone up another degree.
I thought you meant snus, like the Swedish tobacco that you tuck up against your tongue. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do you want to give your kid cancer?
I'd take an adult snoo. It looks pretty dope, man. It has a remote control or something.
Adult snoo.
I mean, what if that thing I have been thinking about that too.
What if it gets stuck on automatic?
Look,
here's my problem. What if it gets stuck on automatic? Then you can't get out of it.
It's like magic.
It's open.
You never wake up.
Open.
No, you never wake up.
But speaking of, like, I was so sick once that I had to. Well,
you had to cut the podcast short because it's so fucking hot in here.
It was that hot because I didn't have AC at the time. I was living on the Upper East Side, and we're getting warm. Anyway, I got sick, got dehydrated, and pooped the bed. Peed the bed. Wow. I didn't pee the bed. I pooped the bed.
You pooped the bed?
Accidentally.
Diarrhea poop.
It
was a total shart, and it wasn't brown. It was like greenish beige, and it was...
What had you been eating?
Nothing,
greenish beige means that you were eating a lot of fried vegetables.
Probably.
Oh, yes, the tempura poo. Oh, yeah, the tempura poo. Yeah,
if you have a very beige shit, you have too much fatty oil in your poop, which means that you're probably eating fried foods.
Okay.
So a butter tan is an indicator of too much butter?
Yes.
What if it's yellow?
But what if you're eating like a lot of green leafage? It should be a dark green.
Oh, yeah, very.
If this was a light green, then you're dehydrated.
Okay, so this is my
maybe what it was.
Didn't I come with my...
I know a lot about poop colors, guys.
Was this my $1 billion idea from last time?
What?
It's the app. It's called Bristoling.
Oh God!
No,
I didn't call it. You get rid of the O.
I think it is a thing.
You get rid of the.
I remember you saying that.
You get rid of the O.
Probably didn't get put in the $1 billion idea book.
Anyway, the Bristol Scale. Look it up. Bristol.
I feel like Bagel Bowls was the last thing in here.
Is how you measure the consistency of your poop from a scale of 1 to 10. It's very creative. So we would have an app. Get rid of the O, so it's trendy. So it'd just be called Bristol. Bristle.
Oh no, that gets gross.
And then you can upload pictures of your poop, and then people can rate them.
All right. That's not a horrible idea. Put that in the book.
Let's put that in the book.
I feel like this was spoken about before, and we decided against it.
I'm also going to go to
because nobody knows any guys in IT. But if
you think this is a terrible idea, let us know at 347-470-8150. If you think it's a great idea and you'd like to support us monthly, you could go to
patreon.com /
Danny and Mike with the and spelled out, or just Danny and Mike with and, which is what Danny would prefer us saying.
Right.
Yes. I was just looking on the App Store.
I just like to think that our listeners are smarter than that.
Oh, Web 3.0, you'll have ampersands.
They are, but
that's what we're waiting for.
Why
Web
would we
3.0.
stop doing it if it annoys you so much?
Web 3.0 ampersands. That's what we're holding out for.
Oh, there you go. Web 3.0. Anyway, the point is what I was trying to make about my adult thing is that if that would have happened, because I had to throw out that mattress because I shit it.
Because you shit it.
Yeah. And that's...
You shat it. You shat.
I shat
Oh,
it.
you can say shit it.
I shitted it.
Yeah, you can say shit it.
Either way.
I shit the bed.
I was dehydrated.
I shit the bed. I do shit the bed. I am shitting the bed.
I have shit the bed.
That's the perfect tense.
I have shit the mattress.
Please excuse me.
I did shit the
I have
mattress.
shit the mattress, which you were saving for dessert.
Right. I was dehydrated. I had to
Please
take a
forgive
cab
me,
2 blocks
but it was so
to the
cold
hospital.
and so delicious.
Yeah. It was miserable. It was one of my early New York times where I was like, this might be it. This might be the time New York kills me. And it was probably my fault. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't whatever. I got sick, and that sickness... Whatever. What
I like the sound that you made when you're saying about that. It really brings home the shitting the bed.
Want to do some sound effects?
No,
Do a sound effects
we're good
episode?
on Sound effects.
I did threaten to do that at one point, is get the soundboard going so we could just hit a button and have...
I mean, we
totally
wouldn't
did.
do a lot of talking if that were the case. We would just speak through that.
we could. We'd
It would be like audio emojis.
Right.
It's a great idea. That's
World.
$1 billion idea. Oral emojis.
What is it?
Oral emojis.
Oral
AURAL.
sound emojis.
Yeah.
So-
All right. We'll write it down. Here's the book.
Oh no, I don't put I don't touch that book. No.
You shouldn't. You're not allowed.
You've cursed the ideas.
We, if you look at our shop right now, shop.dannyandmike.com, you'll see some new posters designed by our friend JP Flexner.
Oh yeah.
And you can get
They're awesome.
one of those as is, or you can get one of those signed by the gents.
We did some work before the podcast, signing some stuff for some folks.
That's called work.
Yeah. Hashtag work. But yeah, you can get your own there at the old Danny Mike website. What else? We should obviously come see us this weekend. This should be out in the next day or so. So come see us this weekend.
We'd love to see you in Hartford.
Hartford, Connecticut.
I would have taken you guys to Lena's Pizza and Sully's Pub, but they're gone.
But
Just
so
like
people
the
who
Whalers.
are people who are from Hartford who are listening might be sad about that because it was a place I used to go and my band used to play there all the time in college.
You wanna
and they
pour
had
one
really
out
good. They had really good pizza.
You wanna pour
and
one out for Sully's?
I was very excited to take you both there. I was like, we got to go to Sully's. We got to go eat some Lena's pie.
We did enjoy Bocce
and-
Club.
Well, that is-
Bocce
I
Club
know.
in Buffalo
I
kicked
know.
ass.
It's a whole nother level.
That's a family thing. This is just it was just like a college nostalgia thing.
They curse at you when you give you the pizza. Less of a family thing.
Yeah.
Is your pizza fucker?
They do that. It was just a really cool place. It was a really good R.I.P. to Sully's. And
So what's the plan now? Where do we,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. There's another place we used to play called the Arch Street Tavern. I don't know if that's still
But what about our Connecticut pizza we always get? The
too
pop-up?
far.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Very far.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
New Haven to Hartford isn't close
That's
for
true.
us to get pizza, but it is almost close enough that we want to do a quick little spin to Amherst and go up to my old college stomping grounds.
Is there?
Or the place where I
There's
visited
tons of-
college
there's
and
tons of good
concluded I
stuff.
wasn't going to go.
Is that true?
Northampton, yeah.
Yeah.
That whole area.
Well, you couldn't gone to Mount Holyoke or Smith in Northampton because they're all girls' schools.
Sure, but I think I was talking about Middlebury.
That's Vermont.
Then I was talking about Amherst.
That is in Amherst.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay.
Amherst is the college, right?
Amherst College.
Yeah.
There's also a UMass. There's also a UMass Amherst,
and then
but
there's
a
my
private
then
Amherst.
there's my fledgling.
Then there's
alma
old
mater.
then there's old round shoes over
Yeah, you
here.
see a guy when you pull into town just making those diplomas,
Honk,
slaking
honk.
trees, just like a piece of deli meat.
Oh, what's up?
I wonder.
Oh,
I'm-
Gerard loves
I'm
the
sure-
slicer. I stopped,
yeah?
I stopped to get kielbasi for everybody to bring to July 4th, and I had to boost him up so he could watch a girl cutting the meat on the slicer. And
You cut the kielbasi up in the slicer?
No, it's a deli. She was cutting stuff for somebody else.
Other.
I was just
And-
needing some context. I was about to be like, that is a fucked up thing that you did, and you shouldn't be.
No,
doing
I cut it up
and
later.
you shouldn't be teaching your son to do that.
Oh yeah, teach them right. But he was going, she's cutting with the wheel. So watching the thing go back.
Danny
and forth.
Tambowowie. That's my favorite.
That's the only fucking soundboard we need is your
Yeah.
son saying my name.
My,
Because
If you could
son's
get
saying
that.
things.
it is. I'm
He's
sure
good, whatever
Yeah.
he says.
Yeah.
whatever he says is good, but selfishly, when he says Tambowowie, it just makes me feel all the feels.
Yeah. Tambowowie.
All the oral emojis I can muster.
He's never said Jeremy Balin, so that'll take a little.
And God willing, he won't.
Poor kid. What else we want to talk about, gents? Anything else? We're going to wrap this old episode up.
Yeah, we're pushing 93 degrees in here.
I'd like to call
Yeah.
attention
I would
to
like
the Atari XE game system that you posted online that that I proceeded to unmercifully roast for an hour straight.
Is that what was
I
happening?
wasn't sure what was going on.
I didn't know either. I didn't know if you were having like a
I don't.
hemorrhage or something, or like
I
a.
didn't understand.
Yeah, some of that. I was just like, what is going on here?
I was making
You
fun
were
of your
roasting
game.
it,
I was
yes.
making fun of your game
I
system,
never got
though.
it. That's the whole thing. But I finally didn't take it. I don't have that. So it was just a dream. It was a
I used to read
fever
Word Up
dream at this
magazine.
point. Yeah, I used to read it. Word Up magazine, but
Salt and Pepper.
And
yeah,
Heavy D.
Heavy D and the
Yeah.
Oh, and also the last
Stretch
podcast
Limousine.
network.
What about them?
I was gonna say,
Right?
check out the Last Podcast Network, lastpodcastnetwork.com. They got some amazing shows on there, and I think they're on tour right now. The Last Podcast on the left, but
Yeah. Do not gift us vials of your blood, like the awesome, dedicated fans of the last podcast on the left.
I mean, some people might need it.
you never know.
Instead, if you want our DNA, contact Jeremy at seltzerkingstudios.com.
There you go. Check that out.
There's
Studios,
plenty of my liquid DNA in this seed right
I'm
here.
adding.
right
I'm
now.
adding my
It's
sweatsuit.
disgusting.
I'm gifting Danny 4 paper towel tank tops just to get out of the house today.
We have officially hit 93 degrees.
Okay.
All right.
So-
You know what that means?
you've been
It means it's time for Jeremy to get the goddamn AC going. in here.
yeah, I'll do that.
And-
The Daddy and Mike podcast is brought to you by
We'll
Cool
probably-
Away,
we'll be
the fan that makes it hotter inside.
We won't. We usually do a mini after this one. We'll
We're
be
gonna
doing
skip
it.
it.
We'll be doing that in the car
the car,
tomorrow on
yes, that is
Friday on the
correct.
way
That's
to Hartford.
Guys, there's still time to make it to the Our Lady of Mount Carmel feast where they lift the lily,
Oh, there you go.
where they're so hard up for good Catholic guys that they're recruiting for people to hold that thing up,
That's so sad.
just so you know. And I was considering about, investing in some human growth hormone so I could do that too.
I can hook you up. Let me know.
No, thank you.
Okay, what
But
else?
if you wanted to go, I would really want to get the T-shirts, so we should go tonight.
Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/DannyMike with the N spelled out. I am at Remy Balin, at Jeremy Balin on the Instagram, at seltzerkings.com. Check that out if you're in the New York City area and you need some podcast help. I will help you.
Services.
Or services. You can get this gentleman right here at Michael C. Morona on the Twitter. You can get Danny over there at D. Tamborelli on the Twitter, at Danny Tamborelli on the Instagram. And I know this because I've been filling in website details of all your stuff. So
Thank you.
it's all in there, yes. So I've memorized it by now.
Oh, that's very nice
Yeah,
of
there
you.
you go. What else? Just come see us on the road. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, go back and check the website soon because we'll have more dates up.
Yeah, the more coming very soon.
But definitely, if you're in Fort Wayne, go to Let's Vest. Even if you can't make our Sunday show,
Make us, make
go.
Chris Red,
people.
make them all.
The whole weekend is chock full
Stelling
of
is
really,
there,
really
yeah.
good.
It's Fort Wayne,
Comedy.
people. We can check in on those babies. Remember, those moms were pregnant last time we went. I want to see how those little babies turned out.
I'm sure they're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck now.
We'll check you later. Thank you, Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting us and making this happen.
I'm glad you can watch us sweat for an hour.
92.
93.
93.
Dude, 93.
We gotta go.
Bye. The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamborelli and Michael C. Morona. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balin. It's podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at DannyandMike.com. Also look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.
This show is made possible by listeners like you. Thanks to our ad sponsors, you can support our shows by supporting them. For more shows like the one you just listened to, go to lastpodcastnetwork.com.